Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm Nunu and you are now tuned in to the Nunuverse. Today's song of the day is Ghetto Love Story by Baby Chief Do It. And for the fun fact of the day, did you know that roughly 1 in 18 people naturally develop a third nipple by adulthood? Did you know that?
Excuse me? A third what?
A third nipple. You didn't know that, right?
No.
That's why we give the fun fact of the day. So if you did not know, now you know. And today we have a very special guest, an entrepreneur, Miss Alla Good. Is you cool?
Okay.
A mother, a woman of many hats. Miss Bonita from the newest season of Love After Lockup. Welcome.
Make some noise.
Yeah. Welcome to the Nunuverse. How are you today? It's a pleasure. Okay, good. I am great. So, obviously, you were just on Love After Lockup. What has life been like since the airing of the show?
So, it's been very chaotic since the airing of the show because I will say, when things unfolded on the show, I could not see any of that. I didn't even know nobody else was on there or being recorded or anything like that. So, it's just like, to actually watch it unfold, it's like when you catch somebody in a lie, it's one thing. You don't actually see the lie. Me actually being able to sit on my couch and see the lie unfold, it's just like, I've been in like a difficult space with just like accepting the fact that that's how things really went. Even though I'm over it, it's like kind of like still like baffling.
Yes.
Because it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
That's how you want to deal.
That's very understandable because it's like you think you know what you know, but as you watch it in 4K, it's like you figure out everything that you didn't know. So it's like you're reliving it again.
Yeah, the 4K is just crazy. Like, it's just like I get kind of disgusted when I get disgusted when I watch it back. It's just like it irritates me. I'm just like I'm not really understanding of it. It's like how could you ever be that sneaky? I didn't like it.
Yeah.
Because I felt like it's a way to treat a woman and it's a way to do things. Because I do like women.
Yes.
So I feel like there was a way to even try to introduce another woman before you even try to get intertwined with her. So like just watching his choices and what he decided to do, it was just like a smack in the face, but it's also like a reality check, you know? So then it's like, bitch, get up, get in the gym, get back outside, you know?
Very
honk, honk, beat, beat, baby.
Thank you.
Every time, boo.
What I will...
You gotta know what you really got going on.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's like a double entendre of things because I do feel upset and irritated, but then also I understand, like, I'm free now.
Yes.
It's like, watching how far I've came from that moment, it's like liberating. It's like, we really did it, Joe.
Yeah.
We did that shit. Like, I really got through it. And it was like, it was a difficult time, but I went through it fighting. What Tommy saying was mind-boggling to me. Like, mind-jogging to me. Like, it was mind-boggling to me. It really was.
As the viewer, though, what I will say is it was a little bit refreshing, especially as a woman, seeing you be able to, like, really tune into your emotions without... I don't know, like somehow you were able to do it without becoming a stereotype. Like it almost was like every week you were the most captivating. Like I was watching the show for you and your storyline, if I'm being completely honest. So like it was like once again, it was kind of refreshing seeing how you always listen to your intuition, never let anybody tell you the sky was purple, and like you really tapped in and honed in as a strong woman. Like you possessed yourself as a strong woman without compromising yourself too much. So that was refreshing to see, even though you watch it back and you don't like it. Like us as the supporters, like I feel like it was refreshing to see somebody like be like, no, you have me fucked up, and I'm gonna let you know you have me fucked up regardless of the situation or who's around. Like it was very refreshing to see you just be yourself unapologetically. So I will say that. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So on my show, we love an icebreaker. We love to break the ice. We love to get to know each other a little bit. So this game is gonna be based off what your supporters will want to know based on your intuition, and then also a little bit of your own personal life.
Okay.
And it's rapid fire, so you can't ponder too long. You gotta give me quick answers. Okay.
Got you.
Okay. The first one is he suddenly starts using phrases you've never heard him use before. Is that suspicious or not suspicious? Specifically, like he might be like, "Oh, clock that," and you like,
"No, that's suspicious." What bitch lingo you picking up on? Who's teaching you?
Okay, suspicious. So dive deeper
Heavy
into
on
that.
Suspicion.
Okay, your best friend who once shared everything about her relationship suddenly stopped sharing details altogether. Suspicious or not suspicious?
Suspicious. Why you being sneaky and secretive?
Okay. If you could ask your ex one question that he had to answer honestly, what would you ask?
Why are you so damn greedy? Like, you see what happens when you don't share, and I gotta go get a slice myself.
Okay. How often should a woman visit her man when he is in prison?
I feel like as often as the man have visits you, you should actually visit if you have the time because it's a whole different life in there. Like incarceration is no joke, and yeah, fuck no, like that shit is rough. So it's just like behind that wall, we don't have the same hours, even though we have the same hours on the clock. Those hours are not the
Mm-hmm.
same. So it's just like absolutely go see the man, go see
Okay.
the woman,
Okay.
make the trip.
Would you rather know the entire truth and be devastated or know nothing and be completely happy?
I like to be devastated because I don't like nobody pulling out no bunny out of no hat. I don't like nobody like.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like
But
that.
like, what if it were to never happen? Like, you would die not knowing. Like, you just lived a completely happy life.
No,
Why?
I'm like a water sign. I don't know if it's just like the Scorpio in me that's like very suspicious of things, but it's just like I gotta like if I start binge watching a show, I have to stay up all night to watch it because my curious mind, I have to know how it ends, right?
Okay.
So even if it's me, I gotta know how the ship in the end.
Okay. So
I
you.
don't want to be basing anything off delusion. I don't want to
Okay.
build up nothing off delusion. So absolutely tell me the truth. Even if the
Okay.
truth crushes me,
Okay.
that's my choice.
I feel like I don't know. I'm torn on that. Like, if I could die just being blissfully happy, and like you said, it's no hat being pulled. I mean, no rabbit being put out the hat or whatever. I don't know. I might choose that, but like at the same time, I feel the same way. I just feel like what you don't know, you don't know. But at
Right,
the
but how
same
could you be
time,
happy when stuff is built on lies? It's like
but you would
even if you
never
don't know
know.
directly, your intuition still knows. Your body
Yeah.
still knows. So regardless of if somebody tells you something directly to your ears and say, "Hey, babe, this what it is," your body's still telling you, girl. You
Mhm.
having nightmares. You having night sweats. You having visions like that's so Raven, bitch. Like
You're
seriously,
not
shit
lying.
is getting spooky. So I would
Yeah.
rather know because I don't like feeling crazy.
Yeah.
And it's like a person will gaslight you to the point that you're crazy
Mhm.
if you let them. So I
Yeah.
would love to know the truth, even if it does hurt me. I would rather the truth because then I have to say so.
Yeah.
Now it's my option to say yes or no.
Yeah.
I don't like nobody robbing me of nothing in this life. Anybody taking shit from me.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
even nothing. You ain't taking nothing from me. So I would definitely take the
Being
lie.
devastated
Yeah,
and
because
knowing
if
the
not, my
truth.
body gonna pick up on it. I'm not
Mhm.
gonna be happy regardless.
Yeah.
Even if it's like you gonna take it to the grave, you gonna take it to the grave, and I'm gonna take the grave my suspicion. I'm always
Mhm.
gonna feel uncomfortable about your decisions that you made, whatever they were. You know, I'm very intuitive.
Mhm.
Like, so it's just like I don't want to be dreaming of my ancestors smack me in the back of my
Mhm.
head, like wake up. Like, I
Yeah.
just want to make sure that I know exactly what I'm gonna be doing for the rest of my life because that's a big commitment.
I once heard this saying where it's like ignorance is not bliss, it's just ignorance.
Yeah,
So I could definitely see where you're
ain't
coming
shit
from.
blissful about being ignorant.
Okay. So speaking
Yeah,
of intuition, if your intuition could talk to you during the entire relationship, what do you think it was screaming?
run, bitch,
I knew you was gonna say that.
run, go for the hills.
I knew you were gonna say that. And honestly,
It's like what they say.
I
I want to go
understand.
to the projects. I like the projects. I did having fun
They got
out
no
there.
shoes on, they smoking, they fighting,
They
yeah, I wanna
smoking,
go
they
over
fighting. I
there.
want to go over
Exactly.
there.
You're not
Okay.
wrong. You are not
So
wrong.
it's just like, if I knew that it was that much fun outside and he was having that much fun, I feel like I'd have been doing it too because that's greedy as shit and stingy to be having that fun. And I'm caged up like an animal.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like I'm incarcerated inside of my mind
Mhm.
because I'm waiting for you to come home. So, like, everything stopped when you went in. Like, the sex, the love. Like,
Yeah.
I just got overly frustrated. My whole life changed. So it's just like,
Yeah. I feel like a big part of your storyline was like intuition and trusting yourself. But
yeah.
I was gonna ask you, like, have you always been able to read people, or was that something that life kind of forced you to? Is that a skill that life kind of forced you to be able to develop?
God gave it to me,
Okay.
honestly. And it's like I have been through a lot in my life, like losing my mom and my dad young.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it's okay. I don't like the pity party stuff because it's like I already went through it. Like
Yeah.
I had both. I lost both my parents 20 plus years ago, so it's just like I healed from that. But I do
Yeah.
thank you for your compassion. But it's just like, just that I just feel like that just gave me stronger spirit guides from the other side. So it's just like my ancestors and my angels are not playing about me. So it's just like I trust myself. I trust that little voice I hear in the back of my head. Like a lot of people ignore that voice,
Mhm.
and it's so important that you listen. Because why would you ever ignore something that's coming from your head, but it's not your voice?
Yeah.
Who said that? And why
So
are you talking to me? So I'm like, wait, yeah, let me lock in. This might be something I really need to hear because this wasn't even a thought of my own. This is something that just really like I just got the programming.
yeah.
So it's just like I've been intuitive for a very long time. Like even as a child, I used to have dreams and premonitions and things like that. And the best thing I ever done was wake up in the morning, tell my mom, my grandmother, my siblings my dream, Because then when it came to fruition, they were like, "Oh, you dreamt about this."
Yes.
So now I'm not crazy. Now it's just like it's people that's backing up my story. Like, listen, she don't miss. Like, God is going to reveal it to her because I follow God. I'm a very spiritual person, but I actually do believe in God. Like, I love my
I was
God.
gonna ask you that. Are you more spiritual, religious? Like, how does that tie into
So
your
it's
life?
just like I know people say that religion and spirituality can't tie into the same, but can't nobody tell me how to live my life. Like, I'm a very spiritual person. I listen to the universe. God made the universe, so why would you not listen to something that God created, right? I love God. I listen to God. That is my religion is Christianity. So like I've grew up on that and things like that, but I'm also very spiritual. My siblings taught me how to be spiritual.
Okay.
And how to just like trust the nature to lead you the right way. So yes, when I said I hug trees, girl, they was in an uproar. Oh my God, this bitch is crazy. She's hugging the tree. Oh my God, she said the trees talk to her. I'm like, it's the energy thing.
Yeah.
Like the ones that get it, get it. It's like I'm so in tune with the universe that I take my shoes off. I ground myself. I hug the trees. I do. I do hug trees.
I feel the same way. I feel like nature definitely grounds me. I have not tried hugging the tree yet, but I definitely, like, when I need a reset or, like, when I just need to, reset. Yeah. I definitely find myself trying to connect with nature, specifically the ocean. Like, the ocean
water
speaks to me.
Yeah, I will find me a creek.
What's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, okay, you did say that. I'm a Virgo. So you're not an earth sign, but you still very, okay, that makes a lot of sense.
I get very attracted to water. See, but
me too.
I just love nature. Like, nature is my jig. Like,
okay. So what was growing up for you like? You're from Baltimore, right? What part of Baltimore are you from?
East.
And what was growing up in East Baltimore? What did that look like for you specifically?
Oh, it was fun.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Growing up in East Baltimore was a lot of fun. Like,
okay.
I used to I was a tomboy growing up. Like the whole hopping fences, pool hopping, the whole throwing rocks at cars, hiding on the hills. Like I had brothers, so I was doing all of the things that I had no business doing. That's like why I kind of still struggle with like the basic girly things. Like I don't like purses. I really don't like getting my nails done. She forces me to get my nails done.
She like, we got money to make. She's not playing with you
like,
at all. She be on it.
Okay, she like, get your nails done. I'm like, fine, but it's just in me. Like I grew up with my brothers. I grew up outside.
Okay. Like, so where did Bonita come from? If you was so rough around the edges, they were just like, you rough but you pretty. I
always knew I was that.
Okay, so you named yourself Bonita.
No, people named me. Like people always like. One thing that I always get is my nationality. Are you black? What are you? Are you Indian? Are you Hawaiian? What are you? And when I tell people I'm African American, like I do have Indian on my mother's side, Hawaiian on my dad's side, but that's not in me. You feel me? I am black on black.
A black woman.
That's black on black crime right there, okay? That's me. I'm black all the way through. I'm black, black, black. So it's just like
period.
People always think I'm Spanish though. So they're like, are you Spanish? Like Bonita. You're very Bonita. I heard it my whole life. Bonita, Bonita, Bonita. Okay. So it's just like it's just always been a thing. Like I even when I was in high school, my name was Bonita K on everything. Okay. All my socials. Okay. So it's just like I didn't just pull Bonita out my ass overnight. Like if you know, you know. Okay. Like, I've been Bonita over a decade and then some.
Okay. Yeah. The reason I asked about your childhood is because like on the show we were able to see that you definitely have that entrepreneur like hustle spirit. Yeah. And even after the show, I see you on Instagram and stuff. So I was asking like, where does that come from? Where does that stem from?
My grandmother. My grandmother raised me. My grandmother's a straight hustler. She's a Scorpio too. She's a hustler. Once my mother passed away, she took in my mother kids, and she literally showed us entrepreneurships. We was the frozen cup lady house. Yeah. You hear me? We had a vending machine inside our house.
I was too.
Like, we was the frozen cup lady house.
So was I.
We used to cook chicken boxes. We used to make hot dogs.
Yes, frozen cup girl. Period.
We used to make the candy bags. We did all the things.
I love
just
that.
I get it how I live, so nobody can ever make me feel bad. Like, even with the hoopty on the show, they was like, why you riding around the hoopty? Baby, I didn't know if it was the hoopty or the Hellcat.
You gotta get... Thank you.
I was in that bedroom.
Especially when you gotta keep your eye on a nigga. Baby, I'd ride a bike around this motherfucker. Okay, that's what I gotta do.
My ass around this motherfucker. But it's just like, any nigga that's causing you strikes like that, baby, just leave.
Yes.
And, just leave. Yeah. Just leave, sister.
Okay, so speaking of that, let's get into the show a little bit. How did you meet Damon?
I met Damon when I was 12.
Okay, so you guys go...
I kind of always knew him.
I was gonna say.
Like... We went to the same middle school briefly.
Okay.
My year in was his year out. Not graduation or nothing. Like, he had transferred out.
Okay.
I transferred in. So, and then another thing is, I used to hang in the neighborhood. I had friends in the neighborhood where the school was. I used to always hang around. So, I used to see him. He used to play football. So, I always kind of knew who he was. I thought he was cute. He thought I was cute, but he moved away. And that was that. I didn't see him again. And I met him again when I was 18. He see me walking down the street. I done lied and said my name was Brittany.
From 12 to 18, you guys had like time away, or you had okay.
I met him again, and I'm just like, he looked familiar, and he kind of said the same thing. But when he asked us my number, I wasn't really feeling him that day, so I was just like, my name Brittany, and he was like, you got a number? I gave him my real number, but I gave him a wrong name. So I was just trying to fill him out first, and nothing really came of it that time. I just really wasn't in. I didn't really like street guys. Like when you come from a background where I came from, it's just like, no, I don't want to stay in the ghetto. I'm trying to get out the motherfucker. Like, and it's ghetto love. We can get out of it together, but it's just like back then I was scared of street niggas. Girl, I was like, oh baby, porch me. Where's the nerds? Like, no. So he was never really my cup of tea because he was always raw, like always his whole life, just real raw. So I will say we got back intertwined when I was 21.
Okay.
I was at work. I was working for a PRP at the time, and this particular day, I was the shift manager. Always, well, not the shift manager. I was the office manager. I let everybody off work early that day, like 2 hours early, because my manager told me that we can get off 2 hours early and still be paid for it. So I was like, awesome. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
Getting pasty. But I had let the employees, the staff know that we're getting off early and things like that. And my car was in the shop this time, and instead of me catching a lift home, I called a lift to my brothers. They were outside at the time. They were down like in the little area that we from for real. So I catch a lift down there, and something just was like, get out the car. I wasn't even all the way at the location, but something was just like, get out the car and walk. It's a nice day. So I'm like, it do kind of feel nice outside. Let me get out the car and walk. And then I ain't gonna lie, when I was in the lift, niggas was like, hey, like blowing me kisses and shit. I'm like, ooh, it's
honk,
fine
outside.
Okay, honk, honk, beep, beep.
Exactly.
Bitch, cool.
Thank you.
I was getting out the car, okay? The ass was fat. I had on my linens. I'm like, I'm outside, okay? So I walked past this little gate, and he was in there, and his son, he was just mowing the grass, and he was staring at me. So, like, I like to give a nigga a little look. So I'm looking like, what's up? So I ain't saying nothing. I just give him the look like, what's up? And he like, come here. I'm like, no.
Yeah.
He like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm good. He like, yeah, I want my son up this morning alone. This is my grandmother's house. So I was like, okay, he got a son. He doing like something for his grandmother. I liked it. Something I didn't realize that was the same guy, but I'm like, okay, something different. So we just kind of got intertwined at that point, and then after that, it was just the rap. We kind of locked in immediately after that. Like, I just thought he was like my best friend. Like we did everything together. Yeah. From that point.
So what made you decide that you wanted to be on a show that broadcasted your relationship so publicly?
Because first of all, I didn't even think the show had that much traction.
Okay.
We're going to start with that. We're going to really start with that. I really did not know how worldwide the show really was, right? So when people were saying things to me, when he was telling me about the show, I was like, okay, it's just like a little show about our love. I looked it up. It really wasn't too much. I was like, okay. I seen like a little bit of stuff about it, but not too much where I'd be like, oh my God, it's going to be something so crazy. Like I seen like a mixed crowd. Like it was like some people who had like a double life and there was some people who simply didn't. So I really didn't know what to look forward to. So I'm like, what you trying to pull a bag over my head? Like, what is it? He's like, hell no. Like, I just want to show people our love. Like, black love is so important. Like, he gaslighting me so bad. Like,
okay.
Black love is so important. Like, yeah, like.
So he basically was telling you, like, the show was going to broadcast you guys' love after he got out, and you guys were like a power couple, black love. We're going, okay.
The whole dynamic.
And you were just like, okay, like, why not?
Yeah, fucking let's do it.
Okay. And how long was that process from, like, when he told you about the show to when you actually was like, we're filming, like, we're on the show?
It was probably like a month and a half.
Wow. So it was real fast.
Yeah, then when they first started filming, like, I had came back from Houston for my cousin's birthday. They kept switching the filming time. So as soon as they came back, like, baby, I had just partied on that hair. Like, I didn't even get enough time to get myself properly acclimated. But I'm like, you know what? Let's just fucking do it. Nobody really watch it. Like, but they told me I can broadcast my businesses on there and stuff like that. They told me they would get me a spot at the farmers market so I can also make more money and broadcast my business and stuff. So I'm like, hell yeah.
Yeah, so there was opportunities that for you in the show. Okay. That
so I was
very
like,
understandable.
It's a 2-for-1.
Yes.
Like why not? If y'all gonna allow me to actually show y'all our love and also show y'all who I am as a person and what I do on my personal life, I feel like that was a dope thing. So that's the only reason why I really gravitated towards it, because they was gonna allow me to showcase myself. And when I asked them, because I did ask them, is this like one of those shows where there's another woman involved? They was like, absolutely not.
Of course
no. No way.
So you asked all this before even being on the show, like.
Hand of God. Yes.
And they told you, of course they're gonna tell you
They
no
couldn't
though,
tell
but
me,
yeah,
right?
right,
So it's
right.
like I couldn't really be. So I was when everything blew up. I was so upset with production. Like they clipped so much shit. I want the
Yeah.
fuck off. Like I was so mad. But
Okay, so before all this happened or before the show started, what did you genuinely believe your relationship was with Damon, and what was it like before he was incarcerated? What did it look like?
so before he was incarcerated, we were already engaged. We were engaged at one of my birthdays, like 2 years prior. So it wasn't any like jail
He
talk
proposed
or
at your birthday?
yeah.
Oh
Like it
wow.
was like I didn't have a birthday party, but it was my birthday. There was like
Mhm.
a few intimate people there.
Mhm.
And that happened, and things like that. But as time went by, I kept on pushing back any type of planning on a wedding because it was just too many inconsistencies, and also him just not being home. It was just like a big factor. It played so much on my mental health because it's
Mhm.
like for us to have like a dynamic and stuff, I would need you to be home, and I didn't like the fact that he kept going back for little things. So I was just like, I don't really want to just jump into the marriage
Mhm.
part of it, especially with people change over time, and it's like I haven't been around you in 2.5 years. I don't really know if you changed. You don't know if I change. All we do is talk on the phone and see each other through a glass, or maybe hug each other in
Mhm.
person. But it's never how it used to be. So it's just like the adjustment and just trying to understand what was going on. We both kind of was just like, okay, we still got the ring. We're gonna do another engagement with a different ring and things like that. So we both was kind of on a thing where it was like it's okay if we make it at a standstill right now because we already know what it is. Like
Okay.
when we're ready for the wedding, we will be ready. But the only reason why the engagement was so long is because just the jail stuff. I didn't want to just jump into that and he goes straight to jail and then I'm
Yeah.
just a prison wife. I didn't want to be that. So I just wanted to make sure that we both knew what we wanted before we dove straight into that. And I'm happy that I did take that route because he he don't want a monogamous relationship. He want to be in a
Yeah. And a
poly.
poly.
So it's just like I'm not knocking that, but I'm just not the woman for you if
Yeah.
that's the case. So it's just like I don't want to shit on your parade and make you feel bad about your decisions, but I don't like how you did me. And
Mhm.
also, if I was to ever be in a poly, it would be my poly. Like,
Mhm. So
baby, you're
so
nobody dictating anything for me
yeah.
ever.
Yeah. And would you, if you were in a poly, would it be two girls or would it be two men?
It'll be two girls and a
Yeah.
man we invite over occasionally. Like it would
Yeah.
never even be like a man poly. A
Mhm.
niggas ruin everything with that
Yeah. I
testosterone. Like they
agree.
come in everything and try to turn everybody on each other. They don't. They just always try to like. They do little shit like try to give one more attention. It's just like
Mhm.
little random shit to draw you out in a turn. It's like a little divide thing so you can fight over the love.
Yeah.
So I would never put a man in my poly. Like I love women so much that I could do a woman poly with
Mhm.
2 or 3
Mhm.
women, and we can invite a man over and use him to our own
Mhm.
expense when we feel like it. But a man feeling like he can use us to his expense and have us feuding over who he can love better or who he love the most is never going to be a thing where
Yeah.
I'm going to actually sign up and be like, yeah, let me do this.
So what did it look like being a fiance to someone who was incarcerated? What was your day to day like? What was your role?
Girl,
How
my
did
day
you
to day was
feel?
like stress. Babe, call this person. Babe, send this cash to them. Babe, babe, babe.
Yeah.
I never got tired of a nigga calling me babe, baby. I was just like, okay, this is a lot. Like, I think they put the cuffs on my wrist when he went in too, because baby, it
Yeah.
was like a package deal. Anything he was going through, baby, I was going through it. Because
Yeah.
he made me go through it with him. And of course, and me just being a supportive person and me holding my man down, I done been his lawyer. Like, when I tell you this is not my first rodeo.
And you can tell, I'm sorry to cut you off, but you could
Yeah.
tell that he leaned on you a lot. Which
Yeah.
is why I feel like in certain scenes, like even with the, like, we're gonna get into that, but even with the like coming home and lying to you about the day or whatever, I feel like almost he did that because it would have been tighter to get from under you than it would have been from her.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I did notice that a lot, but you were just basically saying it was stressful because you felt as if he depended on you a lot to do things in the outside world that he couldn't do.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
it's just like, I had lost my brother in 2023. So
Mm.
I didn't even want to be in the outside world. So it's
Yeah.
just like, you expecting me to show up for you when I don't even want to show up for me. That's why it's just like I wasn't really too mad at him. I was just more so disappointed because I gave you the opportunity to let me know if you was dealing with somebody because I knew I was not emotionally available. My brother, I haven't said it right here. That's my big brother.
Yeah.
So when he passed away, my heart died. Like
Yeah.
I really was in a psychosis and in a depression for so long. Don't do that shit.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. We good. We
Let's
good.
regroup.
We
Okay.
good. But it's just like I had emotionally detached myself from my emotions. So for me to ask you so many times, like, what are you doing? Or
Yeah.
is that what you're doing? Because if it is, I won't be mad, but just tell me because I don't like surprises. You didn't tell me, and you still pulled a bag over my head, so that's why I was upset. I'm just like,
Yes.
you wanted. It's like you wanted the plot. You wanted the plot too bad instead
Yeah.
of just like being real. You like this little show thing, and the plot really like mess with you. Because I don't know that Devon. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know him for that. Like, I know him to be a real nigga, a real stand-up
Yeah.
guy. So, like, that had me bad for it. I'm like, what the fuck?
So what expectations did you have when he was gonna get out? Like, what did you think you guys' life was gonna look like?
I don't put expectations on people.
Okay.
So I was just hoping that he would come home and do the right thing for his kids, and our relationship would just have to prosper in ways that it would just have to do naturally. Like, I didn't put any expectations on our relationship. Like, when I say none, I mean none. It was just like, I want you to be home for these kids because my daughter, she started having behavioral issues with him just being incarcerated. She started just being really mean. And it was like, she was in school beating the shit out of them kids.
Really? Yeah.
And it made me feel so bad. But I remember being that same kid because I lost my father when I was 3 years old.
Was she old enough and aware enough for when you asked her, like, what's going on? Okay, so she was still, okay, so she wasn't able to be like, I'm doing this because of this.
She could not understand her emotions. There would be times when she told me she missed her daddy or missed my brother because they was the two main men in her life. And then it's just times she just like going off on a complete binge over the fact that she lost two very important men in her life, and she's a child, so she don't know how to say, "Mommy, I'm depressed. Mommy, I'm sad." So I've had to deal with a whole 2.5 years of my baby acting the ass.
Yeah.
And having to be patient.
So I think I know the answer, but are you still with Damon now?
No. Absolutely not.
Do you ever see a window open for you guys to be together ever again?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I do see a window open for us to be friends.
Yes.
Because it's just like life is too short. I lost so many people. Like my uncle just passed away 2 days ago.
Lord have
it's just like,
mercy.
Life don't stop and death don't stop either. So it's just like I would always want us to have some type of relationship. But will he be one of my best friends in this life? If God allows it. But will we ever be together again? I cannot foresee a life where I'm actually laying down for some shit like that. I came from a long line of strong women. Like seriously.
Yeah.
Women who it was Fort Knox. They don't play. My ancestors and my mother would be flipping around in her grave to know that I laid down and went out sad about a man.
Yes.
She didn't raise me like that. My mother was really like she was a real bitch.
I be feeling the same way. Like sometimes when I'm like, okay, I really should leave this situation. I don't have enough strength. I'd be like, well, what would my mom look at me like? What would my parents or even your whoever you gotta think of to get out of that and stop making?
It just bit the shit out of my face.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm just trying not to scratch it, but it's itching.
No, but you are touching your face, so if you keep putting your hair right here, it's gonna give it.
It bit me.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
We was talking about strong women. You don't see yourself ever getting back with him. Do you think couples who are incarcerated, like one incarcerated and one and not, do you think that should be an exclusive thing? Or do you feel like it shouldn't be expectations and limitations set when someone is locked up?
I feel like it shouldn't be expectations and limits set when people are locked up because one thing we have to take into account is the age they get locked up on is the age they come out as. Time is not the same time as them in there. So it's just like, I got men in my family who went to jail at 19, and they might be 40 right now, but they still act a little bit of 19. Like, not in ways where they're not a man, but like just wanting to be seen, wanting a woman. It's just like, they didn't have that because they just been around all that testosterone. So, of course, they want to dive into some bitches. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, I would really just not put any type of expectations on any man that's been in jail. Some men are strong, but all men have been institutionalized in some type of way. And when they come back home, you have to get reacclimated and readjusted. Yeah. So it's just like, that's a thing.
Yeah. So, okay, is that your answer? Is that based off your experience, or were you ever in a situation in the 2.5 years where you're like, I want to step out on you, and did you act on it or you didn't?
No. So it's just based off my experience and just like seeing the males in my family and just how they adjusted after being locked up. You know what I mean? It's just like, you putting your expectations on somebody whose life had to stop for so long. They might not even know what they want anymore.
Yeah. You said you went through a lot in the 2.5 years while he was locked up. So was that mindset based off of, I'm just loyal to you, I love you, I don't see anybody else? Or was it kind of like, I really don't have time to even entertain anybody else because I have so much going on in my own life?
I'm such a loyal person. I don't even play like that. And it's just like, I also had so much going on in my life that like I said, once my brother had passed away, like life stopped. I'm just like, cut the cameras. Everybody just get the fuck on. I never wanted everybody to get the fuck on so much in my life. I wanted everybody to get the fuck away from me. I wasn't even answering the jail calls. I was so broken. I'm just like, everybody just stop. I wanted everybody to just go away. Like,
so you didn't even that wasn't even a thought in your mind.
Yes, with
Yes,
life,
very.
and that's why I was trying to give him grace because I'm like, I know how disassociated I was. I know I did not have the love to give. I didn't have the love to give to myself. The little bit of love I had, I poured into my 2 kids, and that's all it went. I didn't have enough to give to nobody else, not even to myself.
Yeah.
So I was left abandoned. So I know he felt abandoned, but I had to make sure my kids didn't feel that way.
Yeah.
So it was just like it was a lot of adjusting.
How do you heal from that? How do you grow from that? How do you, besides your kids, because that's a main motivating factor, but like, what tools do you use when you're in that dark space? Because we talk about mental health on this show a lot.
Yeah, and I work in the mental health field.
Yes.
So the tools that I use is the fact that you gotta live to fight another day. Things get better. Things are worse for other people, and not even just that. Things can be worse for you. Sometimes God takes you through things because there's people who are in the situation as you, but don't have the same resources to get out of it. Sometimes it just takes that one person to be strong enough to stand up, to set it off for all the other women. Yeah. Like, come on now.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a lifetime. Like, you've seen the civil rights movement.
Yes, ma'am.
Women led that. You hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's just like, sometimes you just have to be that example. And it sucks that it had to be me.
Yeah.
To take those hits. But I've been, ever since that, even after the water on them, I've been having videos of people tagging them like, Bonita, you started an epidemic. Like, bitch, we standing up. We're not letting these niggas play, bitch. Beep, honk, honk.
That's what I was,
we're outside.
That's what I was telling you.
That's what I needed. Like, we're outside.
Yes.
Like,
it was refreshing. Are not
bigger than a program.
Yes,
exactly.
It was refreshing, especially when like society tells you like, oh well, don't give them your energy. Don't. It was refreshing seeing someone be like, fuck this.
Because my energy is already here. What do you mean not to give nobody my energy when my energy's been placed here for the past decade? How can you tell me not to give something my energy where my energy has been lying? This is a part of my norm.
Is that why when she was like, I don't have time for this, you're like, I do. Yeah. Like I absolutely do have time for this
because
you're
new to this, so you might not have time. And you could probably get up and leave. But, baby, I have time. And I have time right now. And I'm finna address it right now. Because at the end of the day, when I get up, I'm done with everything.
Yes.
So you can do whatever you want to do with this information. But you're not going to say I didn't tell you.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big girl's girl. So I'm going to let you know. I'm going to give you a trailer, okay? If you decide to see the whole movie and the trailer didn't spook you out, I don't know. But that trailer was pretty spooky to me.
Yeah. Do you... Well, real quick, let me ask. What... Because I also respected how you never turned any aggression towards Gigi. None of your energy. Yes.
I don't know her. I feel like she only knew my name.
Okay, I was going to ask.
Because I'm Dior's mother and he had her around my child at a point.
I wanted to ask you about that.
Yeah, so he had her around my child at a point. So I feel like that was a thing that she knew my name already. And, of course, things was talked about, and I don't really want to get into that because that was a very emotional thing for me. So I don't really want to talk about anything on this show that's going to make me break down because I really feel like I've come too far with trying to build myself back up to let the things that I went through break me again. But I will say some things that he did, I don't understand why he did it, but if he just would have gave me the actual conversation, would have let me have the opportunity to set myself free or not, things could have went a lot differently because I don't like nobody making decisions for me. Like, God gives everybody their own life for a reason. I can't come on this podcast and make decisions for you. I don't want nobody feeling like they can overstep my own boundaries and make a decision for me and think that you can force another woman on me and I'm going to be that okay because you feel like I love you that much. I don't love anybody that much that I'm going to let them decide for me.
I agree.
I got to put myself first, Lucius. It got to be me.
So, baby, knowing what you know now, would you ever deal with somebody else who is incarcerated again?
Fuck no.
Yeah.
I don't need no pen pal for shit. Yeah. Niggas in jail, please. I'm going to look you on your eyes and I tell you this. Don't hit me up. Because I've been seeing on my DMs. Please. I'm going to call the cops again. Bitch, it's like a horror story. I will call the cops again. I am scared. No more inmates. Not me. No harm, baby. Excuse me. I'm going to take this shot right now because I'm telling you.
Let's cheers. Let's both cheers to that. No inmates.
No inmates. And it's nothing towards y'all. Nothing against y'all. But baby, I am scorned. I'm scorned.
No GTO. No none of that. I agree.
I don't want to see no blue airplane on my phone
at all.
Thank you. Nothing.
So, continuing on with the show, knowing like, what we know now. I feel like there were moments in the show where I could genuinely tell it was real and raw emotions, like completely authentic. But there was also some moments where I'm like, okay, this comes off maybe a little bit scripted. Were there ever moments where it wasn't necessarily completely authentic, or production might have prompted you, or...
No, I will say I had to bring myself back to level, because at the end of the day, the same way y'all seen people walking in the background, and the same way police be outside.
Okay.
If I would have acted on any of my emotions, I would have been in jail. You think that fucking network can stop me from going to jail?
Yeah. No.
Exactly. So I had to think about my freedom. The minute I crash out for real on these people show.
I know what you mean, sister.
I don't want to go to jail, because it's like I don't want nobody thinking that I'm just this ghetto person. I'm quick to crash out. So it's just like, y'all are really... and it's been times I had to take my microphone off and walk away.
Yes, we see that a lot.
I was like, because I will really flip this bitch upside down, like seriously. And it's like, y'all really want me to do that?
Yeah.
But y'all want to call the cops when shit start going too far. Y'all want to be like, 911, we have a criminal. This bitch is in here bad macing us. She busting everybody across the head. It's like, when I was mad, I wasn't just mad at Damon. I was mad at the whole program.
Because it took like many hands, and it wasn't just him. He couldn't do it by himself.
I was mad at everybody.
For sure.
So that's why I'm going to just take this microphone off, because I got too much dignity.
Okay.
It's going to be one day, like, once the shit is on the internet, you can't delete it. One day my kids going to watch this.
Yeah.
My grandkids. My great-grands. You feel what I'm saying? Like, only thing good came from the show is now I have I have a platform where, God forbid, if I'm gone today or tomorrow, my grandkids' kids, that have kids and have grandkids, they can always go back to that show and watch it.
Yeah.
And really see, like, okay, I never got to meet my grandmother, but I feel like my great-grandmother, my great-great-great-grandmother.
But I
feel like I'm here with her. Yeah, like, I just got her on film, and she's standing on business.
Yeah.
So that shows me that even if I have a child by a man, I don't have to stay with him.
Yes.
A child does not solidify family. Your family is the people that treat you good, the people that love you, that nurture you, and pour into you. Family don't embarrass you. Yeah. Maybe by blood, but not that heart family.
Yes.
So just like for me to step out and create a family of my own, and he was a part of my family, and like I feel like he hurt me in certain ways. The only reason why I just did not just be like, I'm gonna kill him, is because like I said, I was not emotionally available for a whole year and a half. Baby, I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. When I was younger, my father passed away when I was 3 years old. My big brothers raised me. Everything I know about anything about a man, they taught me. So it's just like, you taking one of my brothers away, that was like a harsh prank that I never even wish to go through again. So I was so
disassociated.
I'm disassociated right now. I didn't know what the fuck I was finna say. Bitch, I had a stroke. It fucks with my brain chemistry so much, bitch, I can't even think straight. I feel like beautiful.
No, you're fine. You articulate yourself very well. I was gonna say, would you have even been like, if they would have been like, well, Bonita, we need you to do this, or we need you to give us that scene again, would you have even been with
I won't lie. They have did that.
Okay.
And I told them, like, nah, it's not natural.
Okay.
So if you want it again, I'll do it again, but I can't do it with the same energy. So whatever clip you choose, that's on you. But I see they chose the authentic clips, because the clips they were trying to tell me to do things wasn't sticking. Because once you watch the TV show, you know my personality. I'm not corny. Like, I'm quick on my feet. I'm witty. I don't got the more corny jokes, if you know what I mean. Like, it's like for certain jokes, it's like I got a little seasoning in me, baby. I don't really joke like that. Like, I'm dark when I joke. You're gonna know when I throw a joke out there, like, and I'm quick with it. It's just like certain things. It's like the production don't force nothing on you. They're not like, say this right now or you can't film. Like, it's never that. It's like, maybe if you said this would be fun if you wanted to say this. And if you don't want to say it, don't. I won't lie. Like, when I filmed, production was very sweet to me. I would never like come on here and bash them. I don't think I did be upset about when I zapped out on them about was them hiding that from me. But they have a job. Like, if they would have told me that'd have ruined their whole job, they probably would have got fired. Yeah. So it's like I had to be considerate of that too. But I won't lie. Like, a lot of people say, oh, production does this, production does that. Like, as of what I'm saying for right now, these clips that we see today, I wouldn't say production did anything wrong to me. Like, zooming into my tracks that was hanging, that was dead the fuck wrong. And whoever the fuck did that, baby, I'm coming for you. Zooming into my second toe that's longer than my first one, bitch, you was wrong again. It was certain things. You know what? Fuck that. Production was fucking with me. I'm gonna take that back, sister. These motherfuckers.
Just a little bit. That's why I was.
Mind you, my fucking toes, they like fingers. Why the fuck would they zoom in on my...
Why would you? No, they're not, y'all. Her toes not bad, and she got the French tip.
They want to zoom in. Mind you, my second toe was so long they couldn't even see the French tip of my second toe. So I'm like, why would y'all do that? Like my toe had curled down, so you couldn't even see the French tip. You just see the bubble part.
Literally,
I was so irritated.
I'm so not even playing with you right now.
Whoever was zooming in on my tracks at that fucking farmer's market, you was dead the fuck wrong. And the one to make my head look like a hill, I'm coming for you too. Like they had the fucking camera on certain angles, make my head look long as shit. Like.
No, literally, the only time where I was like, okay, y'all really got my sis fucked up is when you was so pissed off at Damon, like you could have bit his head off. Like it was when he came out, you had the hoodie on, you was emotional, and you know when you just talk to someone that spitting a little bit. That was the only time I was like, my fucking edited out.
Tears was flying, the spit was flying. I had the pillow in front of my face. So I'm like, I'm pinching, I'm biting the pillow.
But I can see that. But moments like that are appreciated because us as the viewers, like, bruh, even though I feel bad, I had to beat
the cake
ass. But we all been there.
I've never had to physically assault a cake in my life. But I'm telling you, I had so much built up anger. Mm-hmm. I'm like, if I punch him, these people are going to call the cops on me.
Yes, I completely understand. The cake had to get it, but I'm like,
yeah, because I just say that they cut out. Like I had jacked him up, and then the production touched me. I'm like, get off me, you fucking white nigga. Crap that.
No, it's okay.
But like, you know, like I love everybody, so nigga is like it's universal. It's universal.
Nigga is not.
You feel me? So I'm like, I'm calling him a black nigga. I'm calling production white nigga. Mm-hmm. I'm like, listen, sorry. Nobody's a nigga here.
Yes.
Maybe I'm the nigga. You know what I'm saying?
You have me fucked up and you're in my house.
I was so mad. I was just like, you know what? Y'all done made me cook his family a dinner. Like, you like, the family's coming over. Like, but we need to cook some turkey wings. Mind you, I want to cook lamb chops. I see why they didn't want me to cook lamb chops.
Can she cook lamb chops?
Exactly. I just want to cook turkey wings and lamb chops. I like to make two meats. Like, my grandma from down south. So anytime she used to cook dinner for us, we had two meats. So they like.
So it was strategic like that down to, and they're just making it seem like it's so innocent. Cook turkey wings. Oh, and
because I was like, I'm gonna cook turkey wings and lamb chops. They was like, oh no, Bonita, just cook the turkey wings. I'm like, we like lamb chops too. They like no lamb chops.
The nigga was lamb chop that.
Yeah, he already. Well, he didn't make it around to that plate.
Oh,
so
the first night. Oh,
he never made it around to that.
Okay. So
he should have had them lamb chops at the door because they so shady. He never even got to bite a lamb chop.
Okay, yes, you're right. Okay,
and I'm not gonna lie, that food looked so good. She could have cooked me that dinner. I'd have ate it.
She probably still would.
He's ungrateful.
Judging by that last episode, she might cook you more than just a fucking lamb chop. Anyway,
what you think I can get out of a steak?
Girl, you can get the motherfucking whole Texas Roadhouse chain the way she was looking at shit.
And she is so pretty.
Yeah, she is. Beautiful woman. So both of you guys are very
really
beautiful.
A sweet person. So I was just like, damn. It's just very unfortunate that we won't have to go through that. Yeah. Even that little small encounter I had with her, I could tell she was confused. So I read my comments like, wow, what stage? Because you should have fucked her up as mad as you was. Baby, as mad as I am, I'm still a real bitch at the end of the day. I'm a grown woman.
It's like, for what?
What am I doing that for?
I could understand if she knew about you.
Okay.
Something that I could tell was definitely like 100% authentic, that I'm also glad that they did show, even though it was somewhat emotional, is when Damon came home and was surprising your daughter that he was home, and she got emotional and she cried.
Yeah.
And you talked about earlier the effects that it had on her while he was away, but I thought it was important to showcase that because I don't think a lot of people talk about how the prison system affects not only the person who's incarcerated, but the people who are attached exactly to those people.
She literally missed him so much. Yeah. Like, when I tell you Damon is such an involved father, I never had to worry about anything when he was home. Like, even my oldest daughter, that's not his child biologically, but since she been one, he been holding shit down. Yeah. Like, he don't miss a birthday. He don't miss anything. Not a beat. Even to this day.
Yeah.
We don't have to be together. It don't matter. But my daughters, he gonna make sure both of them straight. Not just his daughter that's biologically his.
Yeah.
My first daughter too, because at the end of the day, he's been in my life for so long. Mm-hmm. He looks at her like an extension of a child as well. Just like I look at his kids. So it's just like it's nothing he wouldn't do for my child.
Yeah.
And I do appreciate him for that. But, you know, a lot of people don't understand, like, what it does to kids.
Yeah.
I was gonna genuinely missed him.
I was gonna ask you, is there anything that you wish people understood or knew more about the effects that incarceration has on families?
I really wish people understood that when your child starts randomly acting out, it doesn't matter if your significant other or your brother or your cousin or your uncle, whoever's in their life at a multitude, If they go away for a long period of time, it's going to affect the child. And sometimes kids can't just get up and say, hey, I'm depressed. And sometimes it don't happen overnight. It takes about 6 months to start showing up.
Yeah.
It's no time limit on grief. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So it's just like I know that this was bothering her because she's better with her behavior now.
Wow.
In some ways,
Mm-hmm.
she still grieves my brother though. So it's just like now I'm dealing with that. But now it's better because I have him to help me with that because it's like that's still my brother and that's still like a sensitive topic for me. So it's just like when you start grieving your uncle, it makes me start grieving my brother, and it's like it just opens up a different can of worms for me. So I'm just happy that I have that extra support, and I can actually see her behavior shifting. Like she's not it's bad off as she was last year. I won't lie. She's actually doing way better. Like she still got a little bit of kinks to her.
Do you ever consider therapy? Do you believe in therapy?
I got a therapist.
Okay.
Absolutely. I work in the mental health field and I also have a therapist. I do.
Okay.
And it's very important to have a therapist because it's like you have to talk to people sometimes and it doesn't mean something is wrong with you. Everybody needs a healthy outlet and sometimes friends aren't enough. Sometimes confiding in a complete stranger is the best thing you can ever do.
Yeah.
Because they have their license, they can tell you good things, they got the proper resources for you, and they can lead you to a lot of good relationships that will help you stay afloat. Like PRP workers are very important. They help you on a contingent basis for the stuff you can't do or the stuff you don't feel like doing. It's like the bridge between what you want and what you will do and what you won't do. That's the PRP worker because they're going to help you do it anyway. So I feel like mental health is so important because there's so many different branches of it.
I agree.
Yeah, there's so many different branches and bridges, and there's so many different people that play a part in it. It just means so much. That's why I will always work in the mental health field, and I will always advocate for working in the mental health field because it's so many people out here who just go through so much.
Yeah.
They are misdiagnosing themselves or just too scared to get the help that they need. But there's nothing wrong with just getting some help.
Yeah.
You're not crazy. It's nothing wrong. You don't have to be crazy to get help.
Yeah.
And you don't have to be depressed or feel depressed to get help. Sometimes if you're feeling overwhelmed, talk to somebody. If you're feeling that anxiety is a secondary emotion because it's a primary emotion that's causing that anxiety. So for you to get to that primary emotion, you have to talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Because who even knew that there was primary and secondary emotions? Did you know that?
No.
Exactly. Certain emotions trigger different ones. Anxiety is the thing without the primary emotions. The
anxiety
anger and
is
the
a trigger
sadness.
to something. Yes, it's a cause and
The
reaction.
sadness and anger is a trigger to anxiety. Without sadness and anger, there's no anxiety.
So when you watched the show back, did it change any effect on how you viewed yourself? Did it make you what emotions?
I went through a array of emotions. I was like, why would you stay for so long? But honestly, like in TV world, in real life, it's not the same world. Like y'all seen the shit in like 2-3 months broke down. It was like 2 weeks for me. So it's like everybody was like, oh my god, you took so long to find out. No, baby, it was in 2 weeks. It was everything unfolded in 2 weeks. I promise you.
Wow.
Everything was in 2 weeks time, and I am kind of like I was upset that I even at the restaurant you heard me say like I want to leave, but I have to save my face. I told production I need to get the fuck up out of here, but they was just like, Bonita, you need to stay because you already went through the hard part. Like at least sit here and clear it up for yourself. Like let these people know because people are gonna fuck with you genuinely because that was the biggest thing. I was just so in my head like people gonna be judging me. Like this is hard enough to actually go through, but to go through it in front of the world, like this shit. I did not know this many people watch the show, so I thought it was going to be like a thing where the whole world was laughing at me, but to see like people coming with me and like, bitch, you got this. Like, I fuck with you. I like you. You're motivational. Like how you did that, I agree with that. Like you're a girl's girl. Like that means a lot to me because it's just like that shit was not easy. Even making the decisions I had to make, it was a hard thing. So it's just like me actually standing on 10 toes and having a lot of women around the world support me. It just means I did the right thing. So it makes me feel good about myself because I'm like, okay, maybe my daughters can learn from this. Maybe it's gonna be a day when I'm not on this earth no more, and my daughters are showing this to their kids and like, look, stand on 10 like a granny. Like shit, don't matter who it is, they gotta go.
I think that's so important to be led by strong women because, I mean, you're gonna make, like you said, you can't choose anybody's decisions for them. But I definitely think having strong, positive role models who don't take no mess helps lead you, helps guide you when you feel lost. Was there anything in the show that was shown or not shown that you wish people understood better or you wish they knew?
Yes.
Okay.
Me and Gigi's dialogue. I will say when we first got in the car, we ripped off the microphones and shit like that because at the end of the day, fuck the show. Y'all going to be making money off of some shit that we really going through as real women. So before we even got to the restaurant, when I threw the water on them, before we got to the mustard scene, We took the mics off, and we were talking for a very long time, comparing notes, saying what was going on. So the whole narrative of people saying she's stupid or I was trying to punk her, hell no. We had already compared notes in the
I didn't
car.
get that vibe that you was trying to
Exactly. They
punk her.
said that I was scaring her, or I'm like, this is a grown ass woman.
I didn't get that vibe.
Why would she be scared of me, bitch? We was in the same.
I feel
weight
like if you weren't a black woman, they might not have been using that type of language though.
Yeah, because the last season, we recorded it at the same time, but it's aired differently.
Okay.
But it was I can't remember it was a Caucasian woman. I can't remember her name, but she was a exotic dancer, and she was selling that cat a little bit.
Okay.
She was selling that cat
on the show. Okay. Yeah, I only watched for y'all, so
yeah, but
I don't even know.
Like, it was some shit where the man had a girlfriend or a baby mother, and she was just throwing water, or she threw something in the bitch face.
Okay, attacking the woman.
When I seen that, our stuff was already recorded, but I didn't see any like riffraff or any type of backlash about that. So it might do be a color thing, because like I said, like when she did it, it was nothing. When I did it, it was oh my God,
of course,
yeah, I waterboarded them. You lucky I ain't jump on this nigga's neck and wrap my legs around it, fucking grab his head, out him out, and pour the water directly in his nose. Like, I was so mad. I could have really caused some damage.
We're always gonna be deemed aggressive though. Exactly. Like whenever we do anything,
and that's why I was trying to calm myself down. Yes. I didn't want to be the stereotypical black person that they try to deem us to be. I was trying to tell
you earlier. I feel like you did a very good job and not becoming that. You did good.
They wanted me to be the angry black woman.
They did,
and I feel like I did a good. I wouldn't even say they wanted me to be. I would say he did, because they couldn't force him to do that stuff. But I will say I'm happy that I didn't carry myself in that manner. Yeah. And I stood up on my good foot. I'm like, all right, cool.
So basically, to answer the question, you just wish that people would understand that you and Gigi are not enemies. Like, you guys were able to.
Yeah, it's like, why would I come into a situation where this lady doesn't really know me to the point that she asked me, can I get out my seat, because she wanted to sit across from her man. Some people thought that was a bold move, but that was a confused move. She didn't know the position I held. And the reason why I stayed standing and I moved, because I was like, okay, baby, this is chestnut checkers. Let me move up and see what she finna do. So, I mean, because at first I'm looking at her like, can I get up and move over? Girl, hell no. Yeah. But I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna move over. Yeah. I'm gonna get my black ass up. I'm not even gonna be stubborn. I ain't gonna fuck it up, because if I start zapping out too fast, I would have found out nothing.
Okay. So I know.
So I calmed down, but I also feel like she didn't owe me anything. She's just like a woman who's also been misled by a man, who's a very charming type of person. So I knew that she was probably smitten by him. Okay. So I'm like, okay, it sucks to be you right now, because he's lying. It sucks to be me too, bitch. It sucks to be us. And so I'm like, yeah, let's just go ahead and try to find a way to make him look crazy. Yeah. And that was the motive. I'm like, we're gonna flip this on him, and he gonna look dumb.
Did you feel vindicated when you did the mustard, ketchup? They propped so much shit out. I did so much shit. Girl, I tackled him like a football player. What you feel like a linebacker made him not react? Because he made himself seem like very calm.
They was cropping it. I'm trying to tell you. Like, it was the whole thing missing. We were fussing. I literally, like, if you stand up and I tackle you to this fucking green wall, I jumped on him to the ground, because I will beat the shit out of you. But I had to breathe. Girl, I had to breathe. But they had to crop the shit out because it was violent.
I feel like there was times where both of you guys went to greater lengths or great lengths to hide things from each other.
Yeah, I was lying.
But I will say I have never seen anything as extreme as when he told you he was getting released on the 21st. And his girlfriend or side, whatever, at the time that you didn't know about, picked him up on the 20th. And the next day, he wore the same exact clothes, got dropped off at the same exact location, and faked the release back to you.
I thought that was real dedication, because you know not to play with me and ever come home. It's like, if you really look at the TV, like, people say I'm crazy, I'm stupid. If y'all look at it, y'all know this man know not to play with me in certain ways. Like, he went through a whole lot to fake a whole nother release. Any other nigga just would have been home. He just would have been home. And be like, okay, I stopped at my mom's house, something. No. He know it's a strict program. So if he wouldn't have came home, if I wouldn't have been his first stop, I wouldn't have been his last.
Exactly.
I wouldn't have been shit to him. He know how I get.
But what I want to know is, how did that make you look not only at him? Has he ever went through those extreme lengths to lie to you? But not only that, how did you feel towards him, but also his family, who was playing a big part in assisting him and lying to you?
I can't talk about that yet.
Okay.
It's coming up in the next season.
Okay.
So y'all going to have to tune in to see how I address the family. But I can't talk about it right now, but I
Okay.
will say that one thing about me, I don't stray away from nobody. I'm going to say what I have to say. Even with mothers, like I find a respectful way to still
Yeah,
express myself.
communicate and be around
Yeah.
her. Yeah.
And it's like, if you don't like what I say, that's on you. 'Cause I'm
Yeah.
not a disrespectful person when it comes down to my elders. I was
Yeah.
raised with a lot of manners.
Because I feel like during the middle
Unfortunately.
or end, she tried to save face, like, well, I'm going to tell, but it's like,
Yeah. It was just a safe face.
But that's his mom, and you also have to know how niggas' mom.
That's why I wasn't so mad. Because I'm like, I can't really say but so much, but I do understand. It'd be like these boy moms, they treat me the fuck out. You boy moms, and don't listen. Don't come kill me.
Nah, I'm trying to
don't
tell
come
you,
at me. I'm just
crazy.
telling you, it's certain boy moms that really creep me out.
You're not
because it's
wrong.
like you're not that man's girl. You're his mom.
You're not wrong, sis. Like it's like, why are you going? And it's like, before you were somebody's mother, you were a woman first. So how about you? You don't gotta tell me everything he's doing, but have respect as a woman to not let me.
And then some of these women, I got uncles your age that will give you a bad fucking time. Baby, I got hella uncles. I'm not running out of uncles.
Exactly.
I'm gonna tell you just like this. I might have just lost one 2 days ago, but I got a multitude of uncles. I'm gonna tell you just like that, baby. And my uncles are fine, and I will put my uncles on any bitch that send a nigga to me to give me a bad time. I'm gonna send my uncle to you to give you a bad time, because baby, I ain't the only bitch that's finna cry. You finna cry too.
So would you have been open to the throuple if he didn't lie about it, specifically with her?
If I'd have been open to the throuple if he didn't start it, you feel me? Like, I'm gonna start some shit. You're not
okay,
gonna
so
start
not that
nothing.
throuple.
Heck,
okay,
no.
okay.
It's never gonna be a perfect life where you can start anything without me and bring it to me, unless it's a business.
Okay, I know there's certain things you can't touch on too much, but based on what we've seen on the show, is there anything regarding Gigi and Damon that you wish that we knew? Like, I wish y'all understood. Or I wish y'all knew.
I wish y'all understood the plot. Like, I do things for the plot.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I just kind of do things for the plot. That's all I can say. Like,
is she your type? Because we've seen the kids.
She is my type. I won't lie about that. She's a very beautiful woman, and I love chocolate.
Okay.
I love pretty bitches. Like, I just love pretty women. I love queens.
Yes.
I love a black woman. I love women.
Yeah.
Period. It's not just black, but black is my favorite. It's my favorite color. It's my favorite woman. I love black.
Period.
So it's like, I wouldn't have been mad at it. Yeah. If I'd have met Gigi without her Damon, I probably would have liked her. You feel me? Like, it wouldn't have been a thing, because she's a very pretty person and she's so down to earth.
Yeah.
I just feel like
the way he went about it.
It's never a life where you're gonna bring me anybody, because I'm always gonna feel like you fucked them. Where'd you get it from?
Yeah.
Out your ass?
Yeah.
Out your cum? Where'd you get the bitch from? Where she spawned from? I don't like no bitch spawning in from nowhere. I don't trust it.
And also someone who's fucked your man, and then you're gonna try and introduce me like, no.
Oh no, they didn't fuck.
We need to pick her up together.
So
oh yeah.
So it's like, you probably could have
just said something, but he knew. You're too headstrong. You're too.
I was going to jump ship.
Yeah. Okay.
I get fed up fast, so it's just like, it's a thing where I just.
Okay.
I get so mad.
Okay.
Girl, I get mad.
It's all understandable. I just want you to know that. I do want to keep reminding you, because you've never done anything where it's like I felt as if you were being irrational.
Yeah.
But we do have to close up soon. I have 2 more questions I wanted to know. I told you I follow you on Instagram, so I've seen that you've mentioned being open to having your own show. Mm-hmm. I don't know if anything's in the works. You can let me know or not. What I will ask is, what does a show with Bonita or about Bonita look like?
So I have had a few people fishing, but I will say I'm only open to working with shows where I can actually showcase my personality. I don't, and I won't be fighting these women. I'm not fighting no women. I'm such a girl's girl that I can't even make up a fake storyline to fight any bitch. It just, I can't do it. Like, if we're just sitting here like this, it's nothing that's going to possess me. Just to punch you in your face. Not even the money. The money doesn't move me like that. I don't sell my soul.
You have morals. That's basically what I hear.
Exactly. So even if the mom would have told me that Gigi was going to be on the show, I would have just bowed out respectfully, because I have morals. I don't like to look crazy. And I have 2 daughters. I don't have any sons. I have daughters. So I had to move a little differently. You know what I mean? I'm raising princesses. It's going to be queens one day. They're going to have their own kids. I got to be so strategic with how I move nowadays.
Yeah.
It's just certain things that I wouldn't do. So I just feel like Damon was a little bit misconstrued with how he did things. And if I was a Damon, that was me, and I had a goddess and a Gigi, baby, I did that shit so pee.
Yeah.
That it'd have been 3 people on this couch right now instead of 1.
Yeah.
So he probably should learn a few things from me because I can't really say much right now. But
well, we'll be tuned in, and hopefully you'll definitely be back so we can talk about the next season. But after everything you've been through, like love, dealing with being a fiance, now being single. Well, I don't know if you're single or not. Being in the single life, being a mother.
I can talk about that.
Okay,
I'm single.
Okay, are you looking to mingle?
I'm single.
Okay, period. She's single and she's outside.
I'm outside, baby. Not
Thank you, Hong Kong BB.
Hong Kong BB. If you see me outside, baby, stop the traffic. I don't mind mingling, babe.
But I do want to know who are you now that this is all over, that you've been through these things, and who do you want to become in the future?
So I feel so good about who I became in this time. Like, I feel so liberated. I feel like I am the woman that I used to want to be as a child. Even down to like blessing. TV stuff. Like, I might not have been on TV how I wanted to be. Cause I just want to be on Disney Channel and shit. Like,
me too. I think we all do.
I always want to be on TV. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
Like, I'm doing everything that I said I would do right before the 30 mark. You know what I mean? So it's just like, that was such a good thing for me. Even if it was like not how I wanted to be on there, or I maybe didn't show up how I wanted to show up, I will always be grateful for the fact that I had that opportunity.
Yeah. Because
who the fuck can really say they've been on TV at 30?
You're not wrong.
Got people
and made a name for themselves because you were the star of the show. I can't stop saying that.
So,
you're very welcome.
I will always just be appreciative of all my supporters and my followers. Thank you for making me and taking me up a further notch. Like, y'all made the heartbreak into dividends, and I love y'all and I appreciate that.
Like, bitch. Anyway, so on this show we give people their flowers. Thank you so much for coming. It was such a pleasure. I really try to highlight like strong women and just women who seem like they know what they're doing, they're going somewhere and have intention when they do things. So like I really do like to highlight women who I feel like we have a like minds or I can learn things from. So once again, I appreciate your personality. I appreciate you for being very vulnerable and very authentic and unapologetically Bonita. It's refreshing to see, and I can't wait to see what's next for you. But definitely tell the people where they can find you and let us know if you have any plugs, what is next, and if you have any questions for me, feel free to ask. And yeah.
Okay. So first things first, I want to thank you.
Yes.
For even having a platform like this for women to be able to come on and talk.
You're welcome.
To be able to clear up some things or just even create a safe space for people like us. So very much thank you, because I know it's not easy having to merge with all these different personalities, but thank you for having me. And then to y'all out there, thank y'all for believing in me. My name on Instagram is Bonita ____K, because somebody stole my old Instagram name.
It's going to be on the screen too, so don't worry.
Yeah, so look, follow me. And it's the same thing on TikTok, Bonita __K. 1 underscore less on TikTok. And I just want to say thank y'all for helping me get through this tough time. It means a lot to me. Without y'all, maybe the depression would have been a little deeper. But
yeah.
Y'all make light of my jokes. Like, to me, they wasn't jokes. I was so fucking for real. But y'all laughing at them was just like, all right.
Do you have anything that's coming up that you want them to know? Anything you want to say?
I mean, I'm going to be in a music video Friday for this girl in New York. We're going Baltimore times the Bronx.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got a few things.
Okay.
I got a few promotions coming up and stuff like that. Book me for your things. I do got a booster. You don't want my booster. You're going to DM me, you know. Because for y'all to say that, like, I had some fake stuff, baby, why the fuck would somebody go boosting if they're going to get some fake stuff? No. I got a real booster. Get at me, my DM.
I need that. I'm telling
you. I need you one thing. I got you, sister.
Gotta have that.
I got you, sister.
Love a good booster.
Love a good booster.
Yes. Well,
but we can't get my booster locked up.
Okay,
Listen.
we cannot. Hey. This is through the DM. Might even sell it to you for a couple $2 if you really need that, because it's a good booster.
My booster going for $50.
Thank you. Yeah. Anyways, yes. Once again, thank you so much for coming, so beautiful. And you guys know where you can find me. I'm Nunu. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been another episode of the Nunuverse. Bye.
Thank you.
I caught her walking out the club. I tried to say what's up. She see my face before she think I'm trying to set her up. She said she had a man.